So I'm just going to show something here. Here, here, 2 times. See that? Run closer, look. If you've watched people start off with Shigunagi, you get a good turn here. You're stepping in, and then all of a sudden, there's a moment where things start to become loose. That's really, you've used that all turn here. The reality becomes an inward thinking thing, and this is the tip of the sword. But I've only done a slight turn here. As I move in, this is the lazy. We don't believe in doing too much work ourselves. So if you've got a rookie, why not make him work in? Yes. And it's not power. It's not grouching up or trying to be powerful. It's just all nice and quiet. There's a nice feeling here. So what I want you to do is to try and, it's a feeling, isn't it? And it's a straight line. Your hands are halfway up the handle. This is back into the handle if you like. But there's a little button there. So if you press it, you've got to force it there, on that side of the elbow, on the inside. It's on that side of the elbow. Inside. Okay. And it doesn't matter whether I am moving a bit or whether I make food move. I control the situation. Here, yes. Now, Jon Stokoe, Sensei, all of them are talking about in one way or another, maybe slightly different, of coming offline, of not standing in front of a bus really. Same thing. Now what I do, or I'm going to try to do here, is make him come offline rather than me come offline. Yeah? Which is the same distance. So I do this, I continue along my sweet little merry way, and he goes walking down this way. Get a bit switch. You are going in an absolute straight line, but you must break his line. But then usually, instead of us take him offline, we're using this to actually break the line. If we do this a bit different again, just show you. Bend your elbow for me here. If I come into him this way, I'm not going to break his line, also I'm pushing him onto strength. If I aim the elbow for this side, by that, the whole thing, you see, he comes offline. He's offline. My line's still there. So I continue. Yeah? So my line is square, nice and straight. Easy. The other thing is, rather going through this, everybody showed so many ways of starting things. It's straightforward Nikio. Yeah? What? Here. Here. Yeah? you control by just the movement. This here, drop his elbow, take him round and down. Okay? You don't have to, that's freedom. But what happens is when we make Nikyo, most of the time, we only consider this as a downward. Can you feel that?
Just on. You train.
But the other thing is
yeah, right.
all three senses of Sensei is the offering. Or the offering. Or the offering. So if you're making this offer here, you're actually setting up as he takes. It is not necessary to be. In fact, I think the worst way to make Nikyo is like this, because he takes over the other hand, and then he's stronger than me. He's going to win. If you have connection, doesn't matter. This just must be gentle and loose. If it's here, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which way. Make it. This one's a beauty if you've got the underside of the thumb. This, and then I get a reaction. This, he jumps for. Another thing with Nikyo is be nice loose, no power here. No, absolutely loose here. Gentle. Here. Come up against it a bit more confident.
Isn't it?
You don't have to force this is coming from the centre now. So we talk about getting in all high and everything else. Get yourself to a point here and relax into it. And it's just like, how do you explain it? 6-inch nail going through your wrist. Yeah. So, because he was going to get this, I just couldn't see him. Oh, really? He said it didn't work. Right. So the way that I teach this is to be here and not to raise, but here. Turn, keep turning, and it finds itself. Keep turning, turn. You don't have to go far, but it's honestly, you're using your arms and not your body. Doing it that way and coming back. You use nothing but your body. Yeah? And